Hi, my name's Andrew and I'm a language teacher. I teach Spanish and French and have been for the last 20 years. Now recently Apple announced their new Airpods Pro 3s, and in the video they gave a really incredible demonstration of how they can do live translation, and I thought I'd make a little video about this just to talk about whether or not AI is going to kill language teaching. So I teach people face-to-face in small groups, and I've developed a course having recorded a couple of my students, taking them on their journey from zero Spanish up to confidence and speaking with some really complicated Spanish language. You'd think maybe that would mean that I was upset about Apple's news. Also, you've got Google Translate, which can do live translation now as well, and Meta are obviously getting on the game with their glasses. AI is on the rise. Language apps with AI chatbots. It's an incredible landscape. So, is AI going to kill language teaching? I don't think so. It is going to be incredibly helpful, and it's going to help thousands of people. So what we're going to do is talk a little bit about what's going on. So when I think of language learning, it's about how I feel when I speak it. There are always going to be situations where I'm going to love using this new tech. If I go somewhere where I don't speak the language yet, it's going to help me start that journey. So I love it. I mean, I'm waiting for my shiny new phone to arrive at the moment, and I'm deep down the AI rabbit hole every day, every morning. Podcasts on the way to school, and it helps me in my job most days. But the difference between understanding what someone's saying with live translation and being able to actually speak that language and sit down, have a conversation with them and understand what they're saying on a cultural level is different. So what does it mean for dinosaurs like me that are trying to teach people in a different way? Well, I'm actually all for this. I think this new technology is going to give people access to language in a way that's going to promote and foster a greater level of communication. Spanish is a beautiful language spoken by hundreds of millions of people, and if this helps people communicate and chat and do things on their holidays, I'm all for it. I think that's amazing. But the reason I don't think it's going to affect what I do is because there really is something a lot deeper going on when you speak a language. It's not just about what you feel, it's about the cultural connections that you make. Having earbuds in whilst you're talking to someone takes you slightly away from the moment. You want to be able to really connect with someone. But anyway, Google Translate and Apple, this news meant that Duolingo's stock plummeted, and it is big. It's going to change how people see language learning and what they feel about it. But it's not going to change how I feel about what I do. What I do is I teach people to get to the stage where they're confident enough to speak it themselves and go on that learning journey. And at the end of the day, if you can say, I can speak Spanish, this is a skill that you have. You've not rented it from Google, you're not borrowing it from Apple, this is you. And as we move into an age where computers are doing pretty much everything for us, we need to keep some things for ourselves. And it's a real advantage to know what you're saying in a business situation. People respect the effort that's gone into learning a language, the spontaneity that you'll have. It really does make a huge difference. And you're free from the worries of Wi-Fi connections, battery issues, tech problems. It's the freedom to do what you want when you want and understand fully what's going on. You be in control. You've got that information inside you, and it's knowledge that you're not taking from someone else. And an app can't tell you why a certain phrase or a poem or a song matters. It can tell you what it means, but it can't do that other job. So it's really important to know the history of what you're hearing and what you're saying.